Good morning. Welcome to my word for the day. I'm Lee Watson. I'm a business advisor. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an adventurer and a teacher and an aspiring writer and speaker. And I really love to share good thoughts and words. And that's what this is all about. This little 10-minute or so segment is live. I don't record any of it at this time. And sometimes I have a little doggy with me. And so I'll do my best to convey the thoughts for the day. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you find it useful. And thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I know some people watch live. Many people watch the replay. That's great. What I really appreciate about the people who watch this is that they're either live or they're watching the replay. But either way, if you're sending the little thumbs up and the hearts and the shares, and you're typing in some thoughts in the comments, it's really fantastic for me. So I thank all of our business sponsors, and I thank all the people who engage with this in any way. So let's just get right at it here. The word that I picked from the Virtues Project today, and if you're unfamiliar with the Virtues Project, you can go to virtuesproject.com and learn more about them. They produce these cards that I sometimes use for my word for the day. And today I did pick a card from this deck. This is 100 good words. One of my favorites, like humility and hope and courage and serenity and peacefulness, sincerity, certitude, trustworthiness. I mean, there's just a lot of really good words in this deck. But the one I picked today is simplicity. I picked simplicity partly because, well, for one thing, I haven't done it since sometime last year. And I had a situation this morning that caused me to think about things like what's important, what's really important. And it turns out that simplicity is a great idea that we can choose to employ every day. And let's just go. Simplicity is being content with the basic gifts of life. We live reflectively and mindfully, aware of what is important and what is not. We cherish those we love. We keep around us only what is useful or beautiful. We let go of excess, clutter, and complexity. Simplicity gives us clarity and single-pointed concentration. It frees our minds from the stress of overdoing. We appreciate the little things, daily joys, and opportunities to be kind. We live in the moment and savor what is right before our eyes. We enjoy simply being. Simplicity is our word for the day. Now, there are some other thoughts that I had that come with it, and I put them in the description of this today. And as you know, as I know, as we all know, this is a challenging time for many on this earth. Some way more challenged than others. Certainly, with all that's going on in politics and world war stuff, there are many suffering people. But I want to remind us that simplicity, to me, and you may have your own view of it, but it starts with God and understanding that we are just here for a very short time. 100 years is nothing in history. And so we're here to, in my opinion, to serve others, to be part of a solution. It's not just about grabbing all the stuff we can grab. It's about being helpful, useful, loving, kind to other people. For me, that's how I start my prayers in the morning, to remind me to be a person of love and support for others. Sometimes that's super gratifying. Sometimes it's frustrating. Sometimes I just do the best I can to get through some conversations. This morning was a challenging morning. And I don't know if I was helpful or not, but there are some people in my life who need a little extra support, and I do my best to provide it. But let me just end the sentence there. I do my best to provide it. Okay, so let me continue on the card here, the simplicity card. There's a quote on the back from William Morris. And it says, have in your home, this is a great quote, have in your home only those things that you know to be useful or believe to be beautiful. That's simplicity. Have those things around that you know to be useful or believe to be beautiful. And this reminds me of something that you've heard many times, and that is that it's good to love people and use things, and not the other way around. We don't use people and love things. Sometimes we get caught up in materialism, and if we think about that, those new toys are fun for a little while, and then they're not as useful anymore. Let's think about loving people and using things instead of the other way around. Let's be mindful of that today. Okay, so what does the practice of simplicity look like? I'm satisfied with what I have. We're always in our culture, in the American culture, in many places in the world, mostly Western cultures, we're always striving to be better, to have more, to you know what I'm saying, all that stuff to be what we decide is successful, when in fact success, as I've mentioned on this show many times, is basically the progressive realization of a worthy ideal, a goal or an ideal that's worthy, that's helpful. That's what success is. It's not, well, I have $1 bajillion and I'm miserable, or sometimes people have $1 bajillion and they're happy, and that's cool, and they're helping people, and that's great. Money is a wonderful tool, but it's not the only tool. Our time and our compassion and our kindness, our helpfulness, all those things make a difference. So love people and use things, not the other way around. Okay, so I'm satisfied with what I have. I know what I care about. I clear my life of clutter and excess. When you get to be my age, you start thinking about what's really necessary and trying to clear out some of the clutter and excess. I'm true to my purpose. Well, my purpose in life is pretty clear. I am here to serve people. I want to get to the end of my life and hear, well done, good and faithful servant. I want to be a servant to other people. I want to be helpful to other people. I know some things that are helpful. If people are in business, I'm knowledgeable about small business. I've been doing it my entire adult life, and that's over 40 years, well over 40 years now. I know something about that. I know something about being peaceful and joyful, and I want to be the person that you call upon to learn about some of these things. I'm going to put this banner up. Oops, wrong one. I'm going to put this banner up, and what it's for is to remind you to contact me at businessbeyondnumbers.com. This banner that's running in the bottom, and go to businessbeyondnumbers.com/contact. If you want to talk to me, book a 15-minute call. It's free. It's not a sales call, and we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. I've often mentioned that I'll do this as long as I can, as long as I have the available time slots, and People are interested in doing it. So take advantage of that. Whether you want to talk about business or life or both or neither, just if you're going to ask me about rocket science or heart surgery or brain surgery, I'm not your guy, but I can refer you to people who do know about it. So, okay. With all that said, I'm thankful for the gift of simplicity. It allows me to appreciate what really matters, and what really matters in life is relatively simple. For me, what matters is my relationship with God and my wife and my family and my friends and associates and the things that I do that make a difference. That's what's important. It's not how many things I gather. It's not how much stuff I gather. It's not how much money I make. It's not. I mean, those things are factors in my life, but that's not what's really important. So if you disagree, be sure to let me know. I would be happy to talk to you about it. If you agree, I'd be happy to hear or to read your confirmation of that in the chat thing, the comments section. So if for whatever reason, I can see the comments right now. Ordinarily, I can't. But starting small businesses, it was a reminder to me. Starting small businesses is one of my things. And it's one of the things that I do. And if you're in that position, book that free call. Go to businessbeyondnumbers.com/contact and book the call so we can talk about it. I'm happy to help. Okay, well, I think my time, I've gone over time. So I'm going to remind you to do something nice for somebody else today. And if you have the resources, do something really nice for a whole bunch of people. But either way, go out and be that source of love and joy and hope and peace and simplicity today, because this is a very complex and challenging world that we live in. And every little bit of peacefulness that we can find is a good thing. So do that. Make this a great day. We are all responsible for making this the best day it can be. And so do your best with that. Make this a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.